Do you remember Tattletail? The game everybody saw for just a year, and then it just died off the face of the planet, and everybody forgot about it? Actually, if you don't know about it, then I guess that makes sense. Listen, man, I just really like this game. I might be the biggest fan. Actually, I might be. I really need a reason to gush about the game again, because I came here for Tattletail, and he just goes, it's me, and then he fucking dies in the void or something like that. I remember seeing every YouTuber, like Markiplier. Did Jacksepticeye play it? He sure did. He made 2 videos on it. Basically, a lot of theories were made, a lot of big YouTubers played it around the time, and then everybody was just like, what if we go play Hello Neighbor Alpha 4 instead? And let me be honest with you, his house looks like the Onceler's house from the Lorax. Lorax is gonna pick himself up by his ass, and then he's gonna fly away, and that's Tattletail. That's what happened to Tattletail. He flew to the heavens, and that's why he's in neon white. Before heading into the actual game, we gotta get a bit of a rundown of why, of the creator of the game, everything about that. Before we actually go into the meat and potatoes of the game, this is like a feast. Yeah. So, Tattletail was developed by Waygetter Electronics. Now, it's an in-universe kind of like company that makes all the Tattletails, but the real developer of the game is Ben Esposito. You know, Mr. Neon White. I have like a little bit of a game theory of my own about Tattletail, and I have a feeling that the reason why Tattletail died after a year is because it was kind of like a test subject. It was brought out into the world, and people were like, it's a mascot horror game, so it's like, would a mascot horror game even work? And then it blew up, and then everybody kind of just forgot about it. And it's probably one of the best mascot horror games to ever come out. So it's a sacrifice that needed to be made to keep the rest of mascot horror afloat, right? Please tell me that it's gonna pay off. The games that kind of came after it were either like Bendy and the Dark Revival and Choo Choo Charles, which were actually good games, and then you have Bendy and the Ink Machine and Baldi's Basics, which are kind of like mid, but Baldi's Basics was kind of meant to be mid. And then you have Hello Neighbor and Garten of Ban Ban. Just got chills. So, I mean, when talking about like it being a test subject for if mascot horror would work, I don't necessarily mean it kind of like, oh, it's like how it all started, that's how it all got popular, because FNAF did that years before. I just think that like, once Tattletail came onto the scene and people realized how popular it got, then everybody else was kind of like, okay, I think it is fine if we like, make the game. Because Bendy and the Ink Machine originally was chapter-based, so it was a lot easier to actually make the game instead of just making one big game and then releasing it. So I think that's kind of where it came from, and also Baldi's Basics was a very short game. Anyway, I'm done yapping, I'm done rambling, I had too much to say. Please get on with the video. This, I'm yapping for a little bit too long. I gotta get to cut to the first night. So, I'm gonna be honest. I did that whole intro, I did that whole transition into the main thing. Nothing happens on this night. I really wish I was, like, lying. I mean, I guess, like, the best part is seeing Tattletail. It's him! It's the boy! Wait! Look! It's him! Really, we can just, like, move on to the next night, because really nothing else happens. So, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So this night starts off with a clunking noise in the basement. Now usually, I don't even know what that would mean usually. I don't know why I think that this happens on a regular basis. But, we go down to the basement to try and see what's the problem. And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. Little guy. You are, aren't you? How did you get in there is really what I want to know. Like, how did he even do it? Did he, like, headbutt the washing machine? It then turned on, and then he jumped in, and that's probably what happened, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, Tattletail proving to me that he's the biggest menace known to man. He now wants to break a vase somewhere in my house. First of all, why? Second of all, dude, you were just in a washing machine 5 seconds ago. How am I going to be able to trust you? Oh, but don't worry, we charged him, so this means it is a completely conscious decision by this man. Anyway, breaking the vase was probably the worst decision I could have ever made, though. Oh, you want to play a game? Let's go find a vase. A vase! Play with the vase. Why did you do that? Alright! Oh no. Oh. So what was that? So yeah, that was the first appearance of Mama. And we'll learn about her actually in a second. So let's go do that. Why don't we go learn about a little bit? Sure. So, waking up again, as we always do in this game. There's a grinding noise that's playing, that's like in the basement, and really, who could that be? At this point, the last thing I heard yesterday was I saw some red eyes, Tattletail was in the washing machine, and we broke a vase. Okay, that's what we did yesterday. What could possibly be happening now? Oh, great! So, Mama, she is really creepy compared to Tattletail. Tattletail's a little shit, and he's really funny. Mama is scary, and here's a tape, and we're gonna play the tape, and there you go.
The children thought that Mama would
Okay,
never...
so Tattletail made a huge mess. He threw trash all in front of the Christmas tree. I can't believe this man. I really can't. Because guess what? That is no Christmas spirit. Bro is like the Grinch. His heart grew 3 times smaller than before. You little shit, you made a mess. Don't laugh. Anyway, we bring Tattletail back to Mama. Mama's gone. Where'd she go? I don't really care. Put Tattletail away. And here we are. Standing in front of the stairs because the lights cut out. Mama's doing nothing. Really, she can't get me here. And I just stood here for literally 5 minutes straight. I sped it up. But I stood here for 5 minutes straight. I can't believe that. I cleaned up the mess and... yeah, there you go. What are you guys doing? Okay, I gotta get something out of the way here. First off, the yellow Tattletail's name is actually Butternut, so we gotta get that right. Second off, how'd you get here? So, I've been able to excuse a lot of things. Tattletail not only opening, actually, turning on the washing machine, jumping in it, and having a blast, I'm assuming. I can excuse Mama. Okay, I don't know how she got here, but she certainly got here. What about you, Butternut? Little yellow Tattletail. How'd you get here? I don't know. We can excuse it this time because actually he wants to play hide and seek, and hide and seek is based, so we can excuse it. Thanks.
Play a game.
Hide and seek. Touch the friend to start the game. Hello, friend.
No peeking.
Oh, of course, no peeking. Oh, great. Oh, please. Hee hee hee, we won, Tattletail. I love these little fuckers. So we have to survive for a minute? Like this? Oh, great. And...
Mama will look after you.
no, you won't! Oh, please, I have to do this. Oh, no. Little shit's hungry. Shut up!
Give me a
No, no, no!
Give me a treat.
I have to! I win! Little friend, where are you?
Me me hiding.
Oh, you are, aren't you? Yes, yes, Tattletail.
Give me a treat.
I'm aware, little guy. Okay, we're fine now. We're fine. Phew! Oh, she's so close, isn't she? Hee hee hee! We won! We won, Tattletail. See, look, that wasn't that hard now, wasn't it? Oh, hide and seek, he says. Anyway, hide and seek goes about as well as you expected. We found him. And after the final hide and seek, Butternut gives us a VHS tape, which is pretty cool, and my favorite part of the game. So let's go play that right now. Okay, here we are at the tape. Now this is my favorite part of the game for multiple reasons. So there are secret codes in this tape that you can put in by choosing the different cameras. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to put the codes on screen because I don't really want to say out the numbers right now. But this first one shows a room, or like the door to a room that says prototyping on it. And these kind of like tell like a little bit of a story. So going into the next code, we have a room full of Mama Tattletails, with one of them being active. Oh, actually, that kind of explains why she's, you know, at my house. There's this final one where I just put everything together. There's this final one with a Waygetter logo on it. It's kind of like it looks like a control panel, and Mama's in the room about like to press something. I might be like thinking of like something else, but there's like is there like a lever? If there isn't, I'm a fucking crazy person. Doesn't really matter in this scenario, because it still kind of proves a little bit of a narrative that I can weave with this. So here's like the story. In the prototyping room, there's Mama Tattletail, because Mama Tattletail, I'm unsure if she was ever released. I don't know if they ever said that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, there was one that was active and I guess got out. That Mama Tattletail went to like a control panel and then found an active Tattletail and then kind of like went to my house. Tried to kill me because, you know, killer robot. Crazy game theory narrative out of the way. And the second part of the tape that I think I really like is the fucking song. Oh me oh my. Play the clips. You already know what to do. Let's play. It's him! Look at him! Look at him! Oh. What happened to little bro? Oh, that's not good. What? Dead body bags? Oh, that's another one of those, isn't it? Bro is just dead as hell there. Tattletail has a lot of different endings that kind of lead to the same credits background. That part doesn't really matter. There's one ending that tasks you with going outside of the world, like the boundaries of the game. So, anyway, first thing you do is you jump onto the doghouse, then you go onto the roof from the doghouse, and then Tattletail kind of says like a little bit of a line.
We know what you did.
Oh no! And you go to like the back of the house where the garage is, and then you jump onto the roof of the garage, and then you jump onto like the walls on the side, and there's like an area that you can go out to in the front. This is what has been intended.
We love playtime with
Yes! We made it, Tattletail. This was the final frontier. All right, Tattletail, let's jump off. We didn't jump off yet. And then you just walk through like, I would say like 5 or 6 minutes of like hills that have like are pitch black because of like the lighting. And then you fall off and you get the ending. So you want to know how long that took me? 20 whole minutes. I didn't know how to do it before. So I was jumping. I was failing for 20 straight minutes until I just found it out on my own. And I have heard Tattletail scream, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And we're gonna have a party for Mama, and we're gonna have to help him. Oh, bye.
Give me a treat. Give me a treat.
Tattletail. Uh-oh. I broke it, didn't I? Tattletail, what happened? I'm sorry, Tattletail, I didn't mean to. You know, I was just trying to go to the gazebo with you, little guy. What the hell? You know, maybe I did, Tattletail. We beat the game! Now into the main night. It doesn't get much better, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Give me a treat. Give me a treat.
I think I'm dead. So I'm just gonna wait, right? Best course of action is just to wait. She's not gonna be able to hurt me. What? That was so unfair. I will not lie. There are parts of this game that I don't like. And ironically enough, Mama is one of those parts. Now, in some cases, Mama's pretty cool, you know, but in some cases, Mama is a little unfair with how she, you know, kills you. She does that, I think, a lot of the time, I would say. So, a little annoying, but if you go quickly, the hardest part, which I would say is like the two main Tattletails, Butternut, which we actually have not talked about, and Dewdrop as well. And there are, let me count it, 1, 2, 3, 4 extra Tattletails. 4? When did you guys show up? First of all, when did the blue one show up? And second of all, why are there 2 more of each of them? Oh my god. Why? When did... Who, like, is Tattletail just, like, doxing me and telling all the other Tattletails to come over because we're having a party? What are you talking about? Okay, keep myself calm and composed, because after those 2 Tattletails are done, now we have to get lights from the Christmas tree, the cupcakes on the table, and the candles from the kitchen counter. Once you get the candles and you go, you know, go down to the basement, or just shut...
Wow.
I'd say the same thing. You know, a lot of this game, things have been happening, and really, I've been able to keep it, you know, I've been able to give excuses for why they aren't happening. Mama, I guess Tattletail accidentally doxed me. The other Tattletails, same thing. Tattletail jumped into the washing machine. Good for him. This part was a little bit confusing. And, you know, I don't know what's going on. Like, I gotta light the candles, I gotta rewind the tape, and once I rewind the tape, you move on to the ritual. Now, the ritual. Oh boy. Oh boy. This part, I would say, is the worst part of the entire game. Not only because it took me another 20 minutes just to do this part, it kind of felt like every time I were dying, or like I shook my flashlight once, Mama would kind of just be like, hey, and then kill me immediately. And it was really annoying. It was really annoying. She has like those little arrows that she just has for no reason. Dude, I can't explain it.
No more, Mama.
Mama's looking after you.
I actually would like to know. 5-page essay. Where? Huh? This is making me mad. Where are you? Bro, you were like fucking SCP. Just go away. Oh my god.
Home to Mama.
Bro, what are you supposed to do? I don't need the light to do this. Come on. Tattletail. Yellow. Observe the ceremony. We won! Oh, you're done, mama. Let's destroy the damn tape. I'm just gonna, like, grab it, and I'm just gonna throw it across the room. Throw my flashlight with it. I think my flashlight broke. Oh. Ritual is complete. And, you know, you finally destroy the tape, and everything seems to be going great. So when we go on December 25th, and we do everything we want. We're walking over to our gift, we're having a great time, and then you open the gift, and what? Now I know that sounds bad. All right, time to yap. Okay, so the game has 22 total collectibles in the throughout the whole game. Now, these are pretty easy to find, you know, except for 5 that I missed, which isn't that bad. But the ones that I did end up missing, a little embarrassing. They're a little embarrassing is what I'm trying to say, okay? I think the hardest one to find in the entire game is peanut shells because on December 21st, there is right next to the vase, there's a little area with like a dryer that is, you know, has no light coming into it, so there's no way you could even really relatively see it. And I mean, hey, all I'm trying to say is that that one is the hardest one to find. And my dumbass in the script put that there were 2 washing machines. Bitch, looking back at it, there were not 2 washing machines. That's a dryer. These next ones, though, literally in front of me. I missed the last hide-and-seek minigame egg, which Butternut just shits one out before he leaves for his last one. And it was literally right in front of me. And I don't think I saw it on camera. But it's there, and I missed it. And I was very embarrassed because I was so annoyed about the joke ending earlier. I guess this one's kind of reasonable. I missed seashell soap at the beginning of December 24th, where it's literally in the bathroom. It's impossible to miss unless you aren't paying attention. Holy shit. What the fuck? I was just breathing in so I can get more things to say. So on the same night, there was another one that was sitting on the kitchen counter, literally in front of me. The old napkin. I didn't see it. I completely skipped past it, and yeah, very embarrassing. But with that, there was one more that I missed, if you have noticed, and it's because it's the only one that you can get on December 25th. Being the cupcake wrapper, and once you get all 22 eggs, Tattletail is there. And because we were so good this year, Tattletail gives me a cool golden flashlight. Wow! This will make the game so much easier. So now we go and wake up our mom, and that's when the game pretty much ends. There's nothing else.
Thank you.
Except for the DLC. So the Kaleidoscope starts on Christmas Day instead of on the 20th because we were perfect. We waited this year. That's not right already, first of all. And we're gonna open up our present on time, and Tattletail's right there. Look at...
Tattletail.
Oh.
It's me.
Oh no.
Feed Tattletail.
So, Tattletail is boring now. He's literally nerd emoji, he's the guy you don't want to invite to the party, is really what I'm trying to say. He really just tells you facts that are... Well, they're facts. I mean, I guess you could say that. Tattletail, can you tell me a fact?
Lava comes from a volcano.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Neptune is a planet in our solar system.
Wow. I didn't know that either.
Peanuts are not actually nuts, and that is why they are bad.
They're bad. Well, I mean, I can't eat them, so, you know, honestly, it makes
Red,
sense.
white, and blue are colors.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The sun comes out every morning.
Yeah, the sun does do that. I think it's doing it right now, Tattletail. Anyway, I think you're broken. After dealing with that boring little man, we gotta deal with Mysterious Man, who gives me a package. And somehow opens my door? Okay. He talks about something not really being right with Tattletail, and I feel like it's pretty obvious. Yeah, I agree with you. And when you realize it, seeing a boring Tattletail means there's nothing to this video game. And that's bad if you couldn't tell. Now we move on to Christmas Eve. You know, Christmas Eve. Whew, how could I forget about that monstrosity? So, we go down to the basement. You know, we're expecting to see the ritual like last time. Right?
La 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 la.
Huh? So, this time, Mama is nice. Why? Beats me. Crazy idea that Mama's nice, but it's not actually that bad. I mean, I'd rather Mama and the other two Tattletails come to my house unannounced while not trying to kill me, rather than specifically coming to kill me. So I think that that's a good thing. But Tattletail's boring. He ruins the party by existing, and we gotta go back another night. So let's, yeah. Now we're on to the 23rd, where Butternut's crying, and it's because somebody stole Butternut's egg. What? The little shit stole an egg!
I stole an egg.
What? Dewdrop says, now I know that sounds bad. And then he fucking dies. Just kidding, we break the egg, and we get another letter, which I don't remember what it says, but it doesn't matter because Tattletail's still boring. So he's a little bit of a nerd emoji is all I'm trying to say. Tattletail's still a little bit of a nerd emoji, and really, we gotta go back another night because I don't want to deal with him. I really don't. Now, we're on the 22nd where we were supposed to be Mama, but we go to the basement, and Tattletail's got a little bit of a joke. Oh, you've got a joke. Actually,
Let's tell a joke. Knock,
a
knock.
joke? Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Bananas are a good source of potassium.
I want to throw you. I want to throw you. Let's go turn off Mama. Really, she's being really annoying. Lights cut out. Everything's going crazy. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Will things be normal? No, because when you go to the Christmas tree, Mama's nice again. And both the other little Tattletails got their own little eggs. Dewdrop's is broken. And unfortunate for him, I was just laughing at him. Really, I was. Because the way he was crying was killing me. Quite literally. It was the funniest thing in the world to me. Got no reason why.
I love my egg.
He loves his egg.
It's
This is all wrong. Someone has tampered with this memory too.
I love my
There
egg.
is a place you can. That got me. Tattletail's still boring though, so we kind of. You already know the drill, okay? Let's be honest. You know the drill to the 21st. So, are we finally going to be normal? Because the last time Tattletail went into the washing machine, he was a little dizzy. So what happens this time? Bro! Dude,
Wash your
you did
clothes
my laundry
before
for me?
drying.
How the hell did you do that? First the joke. Now I don't even think this man can have fun. Does he know the concept of fun? Because I don't think he does, because you don't have hands, you can't even grab my laundry. How did you do that? Let's go break the vase. How about that? Let's go break the vase. Never mind. Mama, Butternut, and Dewdrop actually fixed the vase that me and Tattletail broke originally. And, let's break it again.
Me help too.
Tattletail was looking like, uh-oh. Throughout, I know I haven't been really mentioning the secret mysterious letter man, which I'm going to call him from now on. He kind of keeps talking about this place called the Kaleidoscope, which is his words, where all bad memories are stored. And if Tattletail was still boring on the 20th, in which, don't get your hopes up, he still is, the letterman gives us 2 options to do. Okay, here are your options. You can go through that door and visit the Kaleidoscope. You might find whatever changed your memories and bring back what really happened Christmas 1998. Or you can go back to bed and your memory of Tattletail will be boring forever. Now, if you go back to bed, the game ends. Just like how it did with the joke ending, the game just ends. And you have to do the entire DLC again. So that's another 10 minutes in my belt. And if you don't, you enter the Kaleidoscope. And the game finally starts to get wacky. Wacky, bonkers, crazy.
It's me, Tattletail. Hello. Mirrors show you yourself.
So we enter a very weird, fucked up version of this house.
No facts available.
Good, stop talking. And we actually get to see an unused version of a Tattletail, which is called Night Night, and has not really much lore added to him. It just kind of exists. And there's another one that we see as we keep walking through called Snow Globe, and they're respectively the black and white Tattletail. And actually, you could see it kind of on the sides of the box if you play the game. I think it's pretty cool. They show like a patent. I got nothing for this, really. And Mama's here again. Great. Just the person I wanted to see today. We have to find a cassette tape to play. So we can give it to Mama. And talks to like somebody who sounds like Andy Field. I don't know why. Ow, it's loud.
You're not just an employee. You're a new member of the Waygetter family.
Wait,
Each Tattletail contains a special device called a Way Drive.
is that a...
The Way Drive gives our toys their
Is that a
unique
hand unit?
personality. How does the Way Drive work?
Sounds like...
It's a family secret.
That sounds like Andy Field. I don't know why. There's no credit for who this guy is in credits to the game, I don't think. I don't know who that guy was. And you keep walking through. There's a even weirder, fucked up version of the house that you go down. We go to the end of the Kaleidoscope and, hey, look, it's the tape that we broke. And we banished Mama in. So the letterman seems to think that the reason for Tattletail being boring is actually this tape, so we have to re-watch it. And then everything just goes kind of wacky bonkers. And Tattletail's fixed. Let me remind you that I said that the VHS tape was my favorite part of the game. Scratch that, second favorite part of the game, because this tape is much better.
Baby talking Tattletail, touch and then you'll hear him say,
He's dumb as hell.
treats, he
Oh,
really eats. Baby talking Tattletail, he can tell when Mama's there. She's your best friend, she was never banned. Baby talking tattle, 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 baby talking tattle.
now it's the 20th again, and it seems like everything's starting to be a little bit normal again, wouldn't you say? And we go down to the basement and we go and open up the box and... He's back! He's back! Everything's normal. We brush Tattletail, we go and feed him, we're going to bring him back to bed. He wants to tell me a joke.
Let's tell a joke.
You have a joke to tell? Let's... Tattletail, what's your joke?
Be tired. Knock, knock.
What's your joke, Tattletail? Who's there, Tattletail?
Orange.
Orange who? Uh-oh.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Okay, so now we have to talk about something crazy because the person, actually, we know what we're talking about. We're talking about Mama here. That's the crazy person right there. What is even happening? Mama is like going all wacky. Her eyes are going crazy. She like does a fucking, what's the 360 times 2? She does a fucking 720 at me and then kills me. What is even going on? And let me be honest with you, another 10 minutes I spent in this entire section because everything that was wrong with Mama before is the exact same as before. And remember how I said that it took me 15 minutes to beat the ritual? The same problems arise in that moment as it did in the ritual. Anyway, we get out of the Kaleidoscope. She says, "Don't leave me." I say, "Shut up," and we get out of there. It's now Christmas again, and everything seems to be fine, and we can open up a present this time, and let's hope and pray it's Tattletail, and it is! I did it! The letterman has one final letter to give us, and it's kind of talking about how we did a lot better than he did, which is a very strange implication. Not really sure what it means, though. Anyway, Tattletail does a little bit of a song. He's now out of the box. We love to see it. He wants to tell another joke. Now, I don't trust him, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Let's tell a joke.
Tattletail.
Knock, knock.
Who's there, Tattletail?
Me.
Me who, Tattletail? Uh-oh. What's happening?
Me love you.
Oh, he's such a cute little friend. Yay! The game's over. Finally, time for the conclusion. We made it all the way through the entire game. Really, we gotta ask the question. Is the game good? Well, this game is amazing, and I think everybody should just play it. Everybody play it, and we gotta ask for a sequel. Or maybe a sequel prequel. Hey, all I'm saying, FNAF did it. Actually, never mind. The game as a whole is good, I would say. I think the worst part is actually Mama. She feels unfair at times, but besides the unfairness that kind of just happens sometimes, it is easier to just go fast and avoid her that way, or stand still in some cases. As long as you don't have a Tattletail on you, you can just stand still and not worry about anything. All I'm saying is that the game is good. Then everybody should play it, so go do it. Okay? I don't know how much money it is on Steam, if it even costs money. It's worth it. It really is. It is my favorite mascot horror game to ever come out, and I hope here I could kind of give you an explanation as to why. Thank you for watching. Forgot to mention that. That's a good thing. I should have done that earlier. Sorry that it took so long. Really, month-long wait in between videos. Really? I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was planning on adding like an animated bits, and then I was like, no, it's not gonna work yet. I gotta learn things. Also, if you want to know something about me, I am Mr. Procrastination, so everything about this just took too long to make. I have a lot of ideas for 2024. I kind of saw like Neon White on the list. Unsure at this point about DDLC because, I mean, it is kind of, I have like an entire playthrough of the game mostly fully voice acted already. I don't want to let that go to waste, but I really don't want to use most of it. I'd rather have it with people who've never played the game before, but I don't know anybody who's never played the game before, so I don't know. That new Pokemon DLC that's getting an epilogue soon, it's kind of on the list already. I've kind of got a video coming out actually about that. It's kind of like the next video. It's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. That is it. It's over. Finally, I feel hot right now. I'm not even lying to you. I feel scorching hot right now. I have to stop talking this. I'm gonna try and make 2024 kind of like the big year. It's kind of like a new arc. Because, I mean, before I kind of have like just gameplay. Now I kind of want to make it a mix between gameplay and then adding commentary. Cool, that sounds awesome. Yeah, and also, did I already say like the video? It doesn't matter. Like the video, subscribe, do the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching. It's been real. Deltour and explosion time.